How's it going, guys? Smiles here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. This right here is not live gameplay. This is commentary. I just wanted to talk about some important things in this video, specifically just certain things I just wanted to talk about in this video. And I think it's super important that I talk about them because we live in a fucking generation of degenerates, bro. Like, we straight up live in a generation of degenerates, and it saddens me. It saddens me. Today's video, I want to talk about social media. Social media and the impact of social media on people in this generation. How we just fucking don't even see it, bro. We don't even see it. We have no idea it's happening. And yo, it's just sad, bro. We have no idea it's happening. It's happening right in front of our fucking eyes. I got Black Ops 2 in the background because this reminds me of a time when everything was simpler. You know what I mean? Instagram was meant for posting pictures. Snapchat was meant for keeping streaks. You know what I mean? Like, shit was simple back in the day. And I feel like a big problem, a big issue right now in the world is people are so disconnected from reality. And back in the day, back on Black Ops 2, that wasn't the case. You know, this was just about as good as gaming got back then. This was, like, online. You were forced to talk to people. Well, I don't know. I feel like back then, though, this was my form of social media. Like, back then, I would go on my Xbox 360 to talk to people. I would go on my Xbox 360 to, you know, see what the word is socially, you know, what's going on in the world. Like, people had opinions. People were talking about things in game chat all the time. And I don't see that anymore. I know a lot of people don't have an Xbox 360, so on the Xbox One and everything, as long as, like, if you have an Xbox One and above, you're not forced to be in game chat whenever you load into a game. Even when you play 360 games. But on the Xbox 360, you were basically forced to be in party chat the whole time. Not party chat, game chat the entire time if you're in a game. And if you didn't want to do that, you'd have to join a party by yourself. It's just like, you know, lately the last year, I feel like I've been so disconnected and on my phone so much. And just like scrolling through social media. But it's weird because, like, social media used to just be social media. Like, you used to just fucking scroll on it to see people's pictures. And if you wanted brain rot, you would go on the internet. You'd, like, go on YouTube. And YouTube was really the place where I feel like all of this stuff that we're seeing on Instagram Reels and Snapchat Reels and especially fucking TikTok, all that shit belongs on YouTube, man. None of that shit belongs on fucking TikTok, on Instagram. I think it's a fucking disgrace that people are so easily to just hop on their phones and watch some bullshit for fucking 5-6 hours. I think it's crazy. I actually think it's crazy. Because back in the day, dude, you'd watch a couple YouTube videos, that's it. Like, there was, like, being addicted to screens meant something different than it does now. Like, being addicted to screens is so easy to just get addicted to the algorithm. But I wasn't addicted to just staring at a screen. I was addicted to these games as a kid. And I was addicted to watching YouTube, like Vanoss and Ali A and Markiplier. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just liked watching other creators because at the time, you know, movies are always just going to be movies, but, like, movies are always going to be whatever. They're going to be a watch, you know what you're watching, but, like, I just liked watching other people talk about video games while they were playing video games. And YouTube at the time, 2000 and I want to say 2009 to 2015 was, like, the prime era of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Before all the clickbait, before people started making money off of their channels and they started just you know what I mean? Like, before everyone got famous, when everyone was still grinding and when the content was raw. I miss that shit. And I think that's why I'm making this video here today, because I just want to talk about, like, how disconnected as a society we've been. And it's still there, like, the ability to connect and to, you know, dial things down the way they used to be into a more calmer, like, space. It's still there. I just feel like everyone is so addicted and so, like, grappled to their phones that when they put it down, they don't know what to do with themselves. Like, I get on Xbox 360 specifically because it distracts me from my phone. It takes me back to a time from when I would put my phone... Listen, I've had a phone since first grade, but up until, like, 4th grade, I couldn't call or do anything on it. I was just like a fucking cell phone. Like, it was just like an iPod. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't call. I couldn't text. I could FaceTime people because I had an iCloud, but I didn't have a phone number. I didn't have a SIM card. So when I was connected to Wi-Fi, I could FaceTime people, but that was literally it. How the fuck did that snipe not connect? I never understood that. That one snipe right there in this gameplay, I didn't fucking connect. I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, I just personally think that everyone... I'm not speaking for everybody, but I feel like a lot of people, especially my generation, Gen Z, like, since we hit COVID, we just got so addicted to scrolling on our phones. And I don't know, bro. Like, a lot of people are making money off of that shit, but in your free time, like, there are other things to do besides freely scrolling on social media. Like, keep social media the way it was supposed to be. Post your pictures, look at what people are doing from time to time. Like, that's what Instagram is meant to be for. There is no reason why there should be a reel section on Instagram. Like, I understand, like, maybe millennials and Gen X enjoy watching that stuff. My dad's always on Instagram Reels. It's just weird. I think, like, TikTok, back when TikTok first became TikTok, it was just a place where you posted your videos. Now people are making money off of it. Like, it's like a whole it's just too much. It's too much, and it hurts my head because, like, we have become one with the digital world, and I hate that because as a kid, what drew me to computers, what drew me to the Xbox 360 was because it was such a cutoff from reality. It took you could talk to people and stuff, but the games, the character, people put effort into this stuff. And I don't know, back then it was like, you just come out here, this was your social life. Now, I don't know, I feel like everyone's just scrolling, and instead of getting on their game, because, PS5, you don't really own your games. If the fucking network shuts down, everything shuts down. And the games that are available, like Call of Duty, most people aren't paying $60 to get the current Call of Duty because it's not that fucking interesting. People aren't drawn towards it. And that's why, Warzone, skin bundles, like, it's not working, bro. It's not fucking working. And all of this stuff, ever since COVID, man, everyone's, like, on the cloud now. I don't get it. Like, the cloud used to be a space where you just, like, uploaded your save data in case you needed to fucking use it. But now everyone's just using it for their daily use, bro. It's like, I haven't seen a single solid YouTube video besides, like, small creators in almost a year. It's just, like, I don't know. I feel like creativity and humanity is dying in terms of content creation, and now it's just becoming something to put on to fill the void. And I don't like that. I didn't watch YouTube. I didn't do the things I did growing up because I wanted to fill a void. It was fun. There was genuineness in it. There was character. I met so many real people on Xbox 360 and just playing video games in general back in the golden era, which is like 2007 to 2014, I would say, around there. And it saddens me to see, like, I don't know, a lot of my friends, they take their social media profiles so seriously. Everybody wants to have more followers than they do follow. Like, everybody wants to have, like, 1,000 followers and only follow 500 people. Like, it's not a sin to follow 1,000 people and be followed by 1,000 people. I follow a lot of random people on Instagram, and they're not really just, like, people. They're mostly accounts, like content accounts, like clothing brands, and creators like me who post their fucking content on Instagram. Like, I like to scroll and watch memes on Instagram, if you know what I mean. That's what I do when I'm on fucking Instagram. Like, I either post a picture of myself or I'm scrolling through fucking memes. I don't necessarily go on Instagram to, like, talk to people or, like, look at anyone's shit because I don't give a fuck what anyone's been up to, realistically. Everyone is always posting their brightest hours on Instagram. I mean, me too. Like, I post, like, cars and stuff. Like, the things on my Instagram is completely opposite of who I am as a human being. But what I'm trying to say is, like, everyone is just so, like, even me, I'm on it so much. I don't even know why. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So I try to just get on Xbox 360, PS2, a simpler console, back to a simpler time, and just, actually interact with something. Because what I'm trying to say is these games were interactive. You actually had to use your brain. You had to interact. This is what gaming's meant to be, man. Real people. Real people using their heads to cooperate as teammates. Like, Call of Duty now is just completely fucked. It's not even about Call of Duty, dude. It's just like who we are as a society. We have lost touch with what makes sense and what is fun. And I don't know, even though this is simple team deathmatch Black Ops 2 gameplay, I recorded this tonight. This was some of the most fun I've had ever. Every time I get solid lobbies on BO2, it's a good night, man. It's a good experience, and I love it, dude. I have a great time. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm just speaking for myself, but recently, like the last two years or so, I've been using my iPod Nano, like my 7th generation iPod Nano, listen to music because I'm just so tired of streaming things on Spotify. I recently stopped, like 3 years ago, I stopped streaming things on like networks, and now I just collect DVDs and Blu-rays and CDs and stuff like that. Call it weird. I feel like, back when streaming services, when it was just like Netflix, Prime Video, and Hulu, it was fine. But now, all the licenses are switching, and you have to have like 7 different subscriptions just to be able to watch all the things that you would normally want to watch in your rotation. And I just told myself, why not just get it all on DVD? I could just watch it on my console, and I just have it permanently, no matter what. So even if the internet goes out, I still have a console I could fucking watch TV on. That was my thought process. I feel like the Xbox 360 just balanced it right. Like the 360 is literally like living proof that we as a society once were compact and civil and correct. We used to come correct. I mean, the Xbox 360 can play video games, it can play movies, it can play CDs. It can access the internet. You can watch YouTube, you can stream Netflix, you can stream Hulu. Like, fine, keep it at that. Keep it at that. Now everything's on a cloud. Now everyone needs to like interact with. It's just like I feel like it's gotten more sophisticated. I feel like back then the internet did what it was supposed to do. Consoles, things that required power, did what they were supposed to do. But now it's just like everything's so complicated. There's like a system within a system. There's an AI within an AI within an AI. And I miss when AIs were just like CPUs in video games that were just taught to run around and like, obey simple computer commands like that. That's an AI. We're getting to a point where it's becoming like Detroit Become Human, and I just question where, like, I played Detroit Become Human. I played it through once on the PS5, like back when I first got it in 2020. I streamed it, the PS4 version, and it was just like, it was scary. Like, it's scarily similar to what I feel like we're going down the road of now. And I don't know, man. I personally, like, I don't want to say I'm scared, because I'm not, but I just have like I have a lot less faith in people than I used to. I don't know, I miss when people were still talking about Facebook and when people still posted things on Facebook. You know what I mean? And Twitter. I feel like everything now is just an algorithm or a money grab, and there's no genuineness anymore. I feel like every time you watch a video, this person's making money off you, or TikTok, everyone's like trying to sell you something now. It's no longer just like content. TikTok is literally just like, I don't know, bro. I miss when it was a place where you post videos and you'd see like girls or whatever. You see hot girls, you follow them. You get some shorties on your Snapchat list. Because I was TikTok famous. I would DM girls back in like 10th grade in like 2020. Be like, yo, you're hot. Let me get your Snap. Oh, man, it's just like not the same anymore. You know what I mean? Because people are trying to make money off of this. People are posting sounds to get on the right algorithm to make fucking views and shit. And it's like it's no longer. I don't know. There's now like AI within the AI. Like the algorithm has a certain way that you have to approach it in order to like get the right audience. It's just dumb. It's dumb, and we're disconnecting, and people don't even fucking see it. I mean, I listen. I don't think it's a problem where we are right now as a society in terms of technology, but it's only gonna get worse from here. Like Activision, becoming a complete AI takeover. Like Black Ops 7 is probably gonna be completely computer generated. I don't think there are really any actual human developers working on that game. I don't know. I feel like the era of humans designing things for other humans to use is kind of over. I feel like now humans are using things that technology is giving us, and that's scary because take that away, a lot of people are going to be like, man, I don't know what to do. And it's weird because like we don't think we're being controlled, but in reality, like we created the internet, and when the internet was at a point where, you were in control. I would say like at Windows 7, you know what I mean? Windows 7 was like simple. I like Windows 7. I actually have a shitty old like Chromebook that's Windows 7 just fucking cuz. But what I'm trying to say is like I feel like now it's just too complicated. And I don't know what to do with myself. I feel like I'm 35 years old, but I'm literally 20. I don't know. I just feel like I've aged so much in the last 2 years because there's been everything that I did and everything that I knew and everything that I loved as a kid. It's now like gone. You know what I mean? Like the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, Black Ops. Like I'm not a kid anymore. Maybe it's just I'm not a kid. Maybe it's just because I'm not a kid anymore. Maybe like when you become an adult, you just care more about your profile on social media. But like I never cared about any of that shit. All I ever cared about was having a good time and making friends, dude. And man, I took that era for granted. I did. I mean, I was a child, but still, I mean, I thought it would always be this way. I don't know, man. Maybe I've been saying a whole bunch of nonsense this whole video, but I just think that social media has just really disconnected us. And for some reason, when I go on Instagram now, it's like, what am I even looking at? Because the people that I do like follow, that I do know, like no one really posts anymore. No one's posting on their story. Everyone's like so secluded and private, which is understandable, obviously. But then what's the point of Instagram? I don't want to be scrolling on Reels. Like if no one's posting, no one's posting. I'll go do something else. I shouldn't be a Reels page there for me to just brain rot out, because it's like it's so tempting. It's so tempting, and I'm like, why? Why am I sitting here watching this reel? Someone told an AI to make this edit, and I'm spending my human hours watching this. I think that's my job. It's like I have no problem spending all night grinding a game that a human developed, but it's like, who am I? What the fuck am I doing if I'm like spending all these hours doing something that was designed by a computer, that's run by a computer? I feel like I'm being controlled, and I feel like so many people are being controlled by an algorithm or by their phone or just by computer, and it's like it's terrifying, absolutely positively terrifying. Because I fall victim to it too. But then, like I said, I try to get on this old console and remind myself that games can be simple, life can be simple, and things were, at one point, all of the things that I miss now. Like, life once was all of those things. And you don't have to live the way that everyone else is living just because it's 2025 and everyone's streaming everything and, on their phones all the time. Like, you can collect DVDs and watch them on your PlayStation 3. You can, play offline video games, play Xbox 360, and it can still feel like how it did back in the day. You just have to own it. And I think that's why I made this video, because it's not weird to be nostalgic. It's not weird to be OG. It's not weird to do what you love, especially that childhood version of you. I think a lot of people get so focused on making money and just trying to be somebody that they lose track of just slowing down and enjoying themselves. I don't listen, dude, I don't like going on my phone, but I go on it. I would go on it a lot just because it was something to do, and I don't think that's okay. I don't think people should be going on their phone just because it's something to do. I miss when phones were simply used to call people, and if you wanted to use the internet, you'd have to use a computer, because it's like everything's too accessible on your phone. I miss when you actually had to go buy a certain something or go turn something on or actually move a muscle to go activate something. Like if you want to play a video game, you have to go fucking turn on your Xbox. You can play video games on your phone back in the day, but they were shitty. If you wanted to fucking do anything, you'd have to move something. You couldn't just open your phone and start streaming a movie. You'd have to do something. You know what I mean? Now I can do whatever the fuck I want through the palm of my hand on my iPhone, and it's like I could just sit there all day and just have everything that I need just delivered right to my feet. And I don't like that, because I abuse that shit. But I just wish that I wish that we weren't going this way as a society. I don't know if I'm making any sense, bro. I'm fading away into my chair right now because I didn't expect to be talking this long. I really hope that the audio mixes well, because I'm obviously recording old gameplay on top of my voice and camera, and I don't know if the speakers are loud enough, but if there's no gaming audio, I'm really sorry. Yeah, man, I don't know. This COD right here, this is what Black Ops is supposed to be. This is what Call of Duty is, man. And just seeing this just tells me everything I need to know. Where did we go as a fucking... what happened? Alright, guys. Well, that's about it for me. I mean, I don't want to get too emotional here, but I just, I don't know. Yeah, what happened, man? What the fuck happened? Let me know what you guys think about just in general, what's going on or life. I don't know, man. Personally, I just, like I said, I wanted to make this video for first of all, just to get a video out on my channel, but also because I genuinely feel like what I'm talking about here is a serious topic. I have so many friends that I wish I could play video games with, and I probably would be playing video games with them all the time, except you guys are scrolling on your fucking phones. And I don't know why you feel like you need to watch TikTok instead of just play Xbox with the boy. Guys, we need to just take a step back. We need to get off our phones, and we need to just appreciate what's in front of us. If I'm not making sense, please don't subscribe. I mean, please. I don't know what to say. I'm out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. It'll be a Let's Play, I swear. I needed to get this off my chest.